AllTakesValid, episode 61. As always, I go by Trill Trayy, joined once again with SP21 and my main man Vick. So Vic, why don't you go ahead and give him a rundown of today's episode?
All right, fellas. So for today's episode, we will be talking about three topics today. So the first one, we're going to talk about the NBA play-in. Second one, we all know what's going on with this NFL shenanigans. Jawan James situation is starting to open up a lot of eyes. We're going to talk in depth about that. And the last one we'll finish off today is our we're going to do our perspective on our teams to say um, on who we think is going to be the most impactful, both offensively and defensively. So with that being said, NBA play-in, my boy Spence, go ahead and give us the 401 on what's going on with the NBA's play-in situation.
So now, as my background has seen, it's crunch time. Time is running out. There's more or less than 5 games, or probably around the NBA. So a lot of teams' playoff pictures is coming to a close. Right now, the Bucks, which is very surprising, as Clint is almost has the division for the East, but the 76ers still having more wins, which is weird. But they're in the playoff situation. So now we're coming to the play-in situation that's coming into play that this year has set. Now for the East is the Celtics, the Hornets, Pacers in Washington. They're in that situation. So with that, hey, we might see a Celtics team or maybe the Hornets actually making a big splash. Not only the Knicks is the fourth seed in the East, which is weird to me. But in the West, the player situation is getting kind of interesting because the player situation over there is the Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Warriors, and the Lakers. Wait, what? The Lakers? Yes, that's right, Vic. The NBA defending champions are in a playing situation. And without LeBron James, that says that he's currently suffering the ankle still bothering him. So it really depends on how he really feels. Dennis Schroeder is out for the rest of the time period. And now you got AD, which is hopefully you get him one day, or hopefully you get him the other day, but he might be out. Now the Lakers are looking like the Cavs, and y'all ain't looking too hot. Y'all lost. Y'all have the Suns, who's number one in the West. You have the Knicks, who's been having a resurgence. Y'all might pull out against the Rockets, but you never know. You got Pacers, and you got Pelicans. Zion is out, so it might be easier, but still, Brandon Ingram still holding a grudge for you trading him instead of Kyle Kuzma. But after that game against the Trailblazers, y'all might want to reconsider that deal. So it's not looking too good for the home team, huh?
Well, we'll be all right. We're gonna make it.
Sure.
We're gonna make it in the back door.
You sure?
Yeah, we might make it in at the 8th seed. We'll be all right.
At the 8th seed? All right. All right.
Yeah, we gotta. We'll play our best when it comes time to that play-in.
You got up smashed by downstairs.
You said we got smashed by what?
By your downstairs neighbor. Y'all got up smashed by your downstairs neighbor.
Hey,
y'all lost by 22, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we're not gonna sit here and make this about the Lakers, like most
Spencer's trying to do.
I'm just saying.
As it seems. This is like how some other stations, they find a way to talk about the Cowboys when there's no reason to talk about the Cowboys.
Facts.
So let's start with the West though, since you want to bring up the Lakers. So you got the Trailblazers at the 6th seed right now. They're 38-29. Cool.
Right.
The The Lakers are the 7th seed currently. They're 37-30. Then 8 through 10, the Lakers actually have like some leeway because they have a gap on all those teams a little bit.
Right.
The Warriors are 34-33. The Grizzlies are 33-33. And then the Spurs at 10 are 32-34. So they should be good, realistically, looking at it that way, as long as they win the remaining games. Now, you gave their remaining schedule. I'm not so sure.
Tough.
But what are the Warriors, Grizzlies, and Spurs schedule during that time span is what really makes the difference. Are they able to win their games?
So,
and the Trailblazers really can't lose a game either because they're only in the 6th seed by a game.
Right.
As long as the Trailblazers win more games than the Lakers, they'll be all right. But if they lose 2 or more games, then yeah.
So for the Warriors, they have So for the Warriors, they have the Thunders, Jazz, Suns, Pelicans, Memphis. That's who they got. So the Memphis game is probably going to be the deciding factor, to be honest with you, because the Grizzlies, of course,
they're both in a play-in too.
Yeah. So the Grizzlies have the Raptors, Pelicans, Dallas, and the Kings twice in a back-to-back. And then they got to face the Warriors for the end. But that's the play-in situation.
The Grizzlies, their schedule looks softer to me.
In the aspect, their schedule is who else you said?
The Spurs.
Oh, hang on. The Spurs, their schedule as ending the year. There is Trailblazers, Bucks, Nets, Knicks, and Suns.
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, they're done for. They're not making it. Sorry.
Yeah, they're done now. So
who's that for again?
Spurs.
Oh yeah. It's crazy how the Spurs used to be a legitimate playoff team, and now it's like.
So just off of those, give me the Trailblazers schedule
again. Hang on a second. I don't think I gave you the Trailblazers.
Yeah. Why answer?
Hang on a second.
I know they play the Spurs because you just set them on the Spurs schedule.
Right. I'm trying to get their stuff. Hang on.
Come on, Spence. You got one job.
Yeah. So the Trailblazers, other than the game they played, have. Come on. There you go. Okay, there you go. All right. So the Trailblazers, as the year goes, they have the Spurs, Rockets, Jazz, Suns, and Nuggets.
Spurs, Rockets, Jazz,
Suns,
and Nuggets.
Denver. Yep.
It's not as tough as a Spurs schedule, but it's still a tough one.
It's just the ending.
Yeah. It's not gonna be walking apart.
So they can probably pull the first two if everything goes right. The Jazz one's gonna be a little bit difficult, but that depends on if Donovan's playing or not. I don't know. But the Suns one, that's probably gonna be their toughest one.
So out of those teams, sheesh. Right now, I'm gonna say I can see the Grizzlies getting in just based off of the strength of schedule. They should be able to get in the back door. Damn. And the Trailblazers, those will be my two.
Okay.
But this is really about who's going to be the 6th seed more than anything right now.
Right. This is who's gonna clinch the 6th seed?
So, yeah, I say Lakers, Trailblazers. Well, Trailblazers, I believe they're gonna stay at the 6th seed.
Yeah,
Lakers, I believe they're gonna stay
Yeah.
at the 7th, and then the 8th seed.
I
Uh,
got the Grizzlies taking the 8th seed.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
Memphis.
go. You taking who?
On the 8th seed. Memphis probably get 8th seed.
I'm gonna be the odd guy and say the Warriors.
8th
I
seed.
hope they do. Like
That's a possibility.
I personally want the Warriors to make the playoffs, but
It's gonna be tough though.
It's gonna be tough for them.
okay, so forget that. Now we're on to the East. My Miami Heat currently sit at the 6th seed at 36-31.
Yeah.
The Celtics losing last night was big for us. Thank you, Suns.
Thanks, Suns.
So the Celtics currently sit at 35-32 at the 7th seed. Then you got the Hornets at 8 at 33-34. The Pacers at 9 at 31-35. And then the Wizards are at 10 at 31-36. So, what are the Heat's remaining schedule?
The Heat. All right. So the Heat's remaining schedule, which I just opened a couple of times. Now, the Heat's remaining schedule is that they're going to. There you go.
I think we got the Celtics coming up a couple times, honestly.
I believe so, but hang on. Yeah, we got Celtics back-to-back, 76ers, Bucks, and Detroit.
Okay. Give me Detroit easy.
All right,
tell that to Brandon.
Huh?
Don't tell that to Brandon now.
Hey, Brandon know what time it is every year.
All right, so Celtics, of course, they got us back-to-back. Cleveland, Minnesota, and New York.
Is Celtics and us is going to come down to our series, honestly, is what's going to
Pretty
decide
much.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because they got New York, us, and who else? Cleveland?
New York, Cleveland, and
Minnesota.
You said New York? Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah. Timberwolves.
It's gonna come down to our series.
Yeah, it's coming up. For the Hornets, they have Pelicans, Nuggets, Clippers, Knicks, and Wizards. I don't know that one. I mean, LaMelo is back, but I don't know. For the who is this? The Pacers. The Pacers has the Wizards, Cleveland, 76ers, Bucks, Lakers, Raptors. And Washington, of course, as you probably heard from different teams, they have to play the Pacers, the Hawks twice, Cleveland, and then the Hornets.
Yeah, the Wizards are dead. They're gonna be in the play-in for sure.
So who's the current 8th seed?
The current 8th seed? The current 8th seed is the Hornets.
All right, so my prediction is going to be Celtics at 6, Miami at 7, Hornets at 8.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't know. That's really tough. It's gonna come down to our series. I gotta see them 2 games, because if we can take both of them games, it's a wrap.
Yeah, we got 6.
But if we split, then what are the other games one more time between the 2? Besides us playing each other, so that's 2 of our games.
Okay, so for us, we have for the Heat, we have 76ers, Bucks, Detroit.
So Detroit, I like that. Like I said, so then We need one of the Sixers or the Bucks. Okay, now what's the Celtics' other games?
Cleveland, Minnesota, Knicks.
Knicks should beat them. They'll beat Cleveland. And then you said Minnesota.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of an easier schedule, but it's not by much.
Nah,
Still difficult.
They'll beat Minnesota too, though.
Yeah, they'll beat Minnesota.
So really, y'all gotta hope that y'all sweep them.
Yeah, we got to win the first two. We have to win our series.
Because if y'all split, it's almost a wrap. Okay, as long as they win their games.
So just based on strength of schedule, and I'm not gonna be a homer or bias here. I'm gonna say that the Celtics probably are gonna get the 6th seed, and we're gonna end up in the play-in.
So biggest thing is to me, who are the 1 and 2 seeds
for the East?
Yeah,
76ers, Bucks.
Yeah, 76ers and the Bucks. So who would y'all rather play?
The Bucks. You've seen what happened last year.
We can beat the Bucks. 76ers we can, but it's gonna be a lot harder.
So most likely I'll be playing the Bucks in first round. As long as y'all do what y'all gotta do in the play-in.
All right, well, they're gonna get bounced like last time.
Fine by me.
Oh man. So wait. So who you guys got for the 7th seed for the West?
I said I forgot what team was it. Oh, the Lakers.
I said Grizzlies.
For 7th seed?
Yeah, I got Lakers in the 7th seed. I got the 6th seed as the Portland Trail Blazers and the 8th seed as the Grizzlies.
So the Lakers will have to play the Suns if that happens.
Tough.
All right, so it's not officially play-in time, but that's a little look into, I guess, the future or what could be.
Right.
I think it will be incredibly entertaining if the Lakers don't even qualify for the playoffs.
I don't think it'll be like that. It should not be like that.
Shouldn't.
See.
They shouldn't be in this situation, but they are. So
You're
what does
right.
that mean?
You're right.
It's gonna be a lot of people getting trolled. Laker Nation had a lot to say when they won, so hope y'all got that energy if y'all don't even make the playoffs.
Y'all gonna say fire everybody.
Y'all at least gotta make it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't go out like that.
Listen, I get it. Look.
Couldn't even defend your title.
Y'all should have traded Kuz. I know y'all say, "Oh, Kuz is nice. Kuz is good, man." Kuz. 33 minutes with only 4 points. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't my favorite Laker, but hey, I know who pulled the strings on that one. So
of course,
that's what it is, Mr. James.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't think it was him.
You don't think it was him?
Nah.
Any player move is him.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, because LeBron James, he wants his players on his team.
I get it, GM. I get it. I'm trying to tell you, it's something deeper than rap, man. It's deeper than that, man.
This ain't about the Lakers, I guess. So
yeah,
I don't care, but I know LeBron James.
It's never about y'all.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we can go on to the next topic.
Yeah.